Peace, family. I'm Jory Richard. In this video, we're going to talk about the great work, as I understand it. What is the great work about? Luca, lay down, little dog. Hey, what's up, 444-85? Little dog, what's going on? Little dog's getting frisky over there. Come on, lay down, little dog. Come on. What are you doing? What the fuck, man? Just chill out. Lay down for a little while. Come on. Fuck. This pipe's hard to hit. What the fuck? Come on, stop it. What the fuck? Trying to hit this fucking pipe, Luca. Shit. Can't even hit the fucking pipe. Shit. What the fuck? Go lay down! Fuck! Go lay down, Luca! Shit! So what is the great work? It's balancing the negative and the positive, the dark and the light. Trying to hit the fucking pipe? Fuck! The hell, man? Yeah, the great work is trying to hit the fucking pipe. It's clogged now. The hell? Fuck, man. Fucking resin. I don't know, I'm not liking this hitter, the way all this resin gets on my lips. What is the great work? So you get lead, you get Saturn, which is resistance, trials, tribulation, affliction, and lead. So we take lead and we need to be an alchemist and transform that lead onto gold. And these things are an allegory. So we may get lead in our life. Not having many opportunities, shit's kind of fucked up. We don't know who we are because we're being programmed with other people's opinions and messages and culture that other people put on us. And now we need to perform the great work and reclaim my identity. I need to discover who I truly am and balance the light and the dark within me. Motherfuckers going to church are unbalanced. You show them a verse that says, he that committed sin is of the devil, and then just try to be real with them. Like, hey, you're of the devil. They're going to get all their panties in a knot. Because I am of the devil, and I am the Son of God. I'm both, 50-50, light and darkness. But when you don't understand these principles, then there's a complete unbalance within you. And when there is an imbalance, then you're still fulfilling the great work. So when I look back one day at my life and I depart this avatar, my spirit leaves, and then I inhabit another body, am I going to be able to find myself? Am I going to find the message and the energy that I left behind from the previous life? That's why I'm making the tarot card videos using the Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot deck. Because whenever anyone types in Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot, I'm hoping that my face pops up. So you're going to see the image screenshotted of the YouTube video that I made. So maybe, just maybe, when I come back to this earth, I'll stumble upon my videos from the previous incarnation. And I can continue where I left off. Because that's what we want to do. We don't want to just die and then forget everything that we learned and then start all over again. We want to be able to grab the fucking knowledge right where we left off and continue to ascend. So the principles of the great work. Number one is to discover who I am, to know thyself. I grew up in church when I was young. I was brought to public school. There was a lot of indoctrination happening there. But I know that Christianity and religion really programmed the shit out of my mind. I got fucking programmed. And in order for me to complete the great work, I need to empty that program. Because that comes from somebody else's mind. That's somebody else's reality. Somebody else's dream world. And I'm here to create my dream world, to manifest my reality. And anything's possible once you understand that everything is a lie. It's all made up. Then there's freedom in that. Because then that gives me the opportunity to do the same thing and to create and to sculpt a reality that I can bring others into. And then they believe that it truly is real. And if enough energy is put into it, it becomes real. So to complete the great work, I would recommend you isolate yourself from society for at least 90 days. Because you don't want to be getting programmed by other people. You don't even want to get programmed by my message and my voice. But really, get programmed by my message and my voice. Not just forget what I said right there. You want your own thoughts. You don't want anybody infiltrating in your mind. And then you want to completely start from scratch. And then you select what influences you want in your subconscious mind. Like, I'm going to listen to this person. I'm allowing this person to speak words into me, to speak the vibrations into me, and they get stored in my mind. So you're actually choosing who I'm going to listen to. The issue when people do not know themselves is that there's all these mixed messages and all these different opinions and just everybody keeps on speaking into the person, and you don't even know what you're deciding to bring in or what is just automatically coming in. That's why isolate yourself, completely cut yourself off from these people, because there's fucking wolves out there that are trying to get in your mind. So you isolate yourself completely, maybe go out into the woods, into nature. And just doing that, you begin to have your own thoughts. you begin to have sobering thoughts, and that is one step closer to knowing who you are. When you cut off all of the opinions, people telling you who you are, you just cut them out and you isolate yourself so then they're no longer influencing you. That's one step to know thyself and to accomplish the great work. The great work is balancing the pole opposites, to not be a hypocrite and to admit that I am the devil. I am the darkness. I am the evil. But I'm also the good. I'm also God. I'm the good guy and the bad guy. I'm split. Polarity. That's one of the 7 Hermetic principles. Polarity. If you have good, you're going to have evil. You're going to have, if you have light, you have darkness. Fulfilling the great work is to be able to balance these polarities within us. The masculine, the electric masculine, and the magnetic feminine. You balance these within you. Also, number 3, so then what we got? We got that the great work is to know thyself, to know who you truly fucking are, and then to get rid of opinions and anything that other people program your mind with. Other people try to tell you who the fuck you were. You need to get rid of that shit. So, know thyself. That's one principle of the great work. The other principle is to balance the polarity, the opposites. So you don't want to be too good, walking around smiling at everyone like a fucking weirdo, or you don't want to be too negative, because then no one's going to want to be around you, because negativity, the negative side, it's going to repel everything. So if you're too fucking negative, you're bringing hell everywhere, you're going to repel everybody in your presence. But then when you're right in the middle, and you balance this shit, then you are one step closer to completing the great work. Number 3, in order to raise the Kundalini energy, to open up your third eye, to enter into paradise, we need to change the way that we think. But how the fuck do you change the way you think? If I'm thinking fucked up things, and my brain is thinking fucked up things, how does that brain that's thinking fucked up change itself? Because that's what it would have to do. So it has to take some sort of outside influence and then apply it as wisdom and see that it works for itself. So we need to put ourselves through some type of trauma, put ourselves in a situation that pushes us out of our comfort zone, or look at our fears, write down all of our fears, things that we fear on a piece of paper, and then conquer that shit. Conquer it one by one. And that that will help us discover who we are. And that fear is an illusion. This is a part of the great work. Realizing that fear is a complete mindfuck. It's not even real. It's an illusion. We're creating everything with our mind. You know what I noticed? When you eat fucking animal meat, it bogs you down and you get slow. You want to be able to move. And when you eat meat, that's dead flesh. So it's causing death, and then you reap death. And wouldn't our life change if we put something different in our body. Instead of eating death and then experiencing death in my life and being miserable and fuck, I put life in my body and I eat living material. And then I begin reaping life and good things. So just changing the way that we eat helps us to fulfill the great work. We need to be aware of what the fuck is going on. You can't just say, well, all knowledge, it's all fucking lie, who gives a shit? There is things that we need to know, that we need to direct our life by. But mind over matter is stronger. We accomplish everything. Everything begins in the mind. That's the first Hermetic principle. Mentalism. It's all mind. Everything is mind. Everybody that I talk to is in my mind. This video that I'm making is I'm projecting it and putting it, downloading it into my mind so other reflections of myself can view it. And I'll cause ripples into my reality and then begin enacting a change. Everything that I do causes a ripple effect. This is the fucking butterfly effect in action. One little flippity flap of a butterfly's wings causes a hurricane on the other side of the world. What the fuck do you think that the 135 Baphomet Bible videos that I made are going to do? And then I'm connecting my name with Aleister Crowley. I will be immortal! Nobody can fuck with Jory Richard, man. I'm the shit. So the meat fucks you up. The meat slows you down. You can't move. You can't think fast enough. Too much energy is going to digest the food. But then when you eat electric, living material, fruit, what we're supposed to eat, human beings are fruitarians. When we eat fruit, it's living, and then we feel life. So what is better, death or life? So the great work would be enjoying life. Enjoying life is connected to the types of foods that we put in our body. If we're putting death in our body, we're not going to be living. So we need to discover who we are. And that's only going to come. So do you actually think who you are is what other people told you? Is that who I am? What other people told me I was? I look around and people are without understanding. And yet they're going to come to me and tell me who I am. And I'm gonna take their word for it and actually get all worked up like it even matters what the fuck this bozo cares or what this bozo's thinking about. This guy is so far gone and under mind control and manipulation that his opinion does not matter. The only thing that matters is my thoughts and my opinion, because I am the only one that has to experience this projection, this life. I don't have to live anybody else's life. I'm experiencing this shit right fucking now. So other people's mind and what they're thinking does not fucking matter. I gotta deal with my own thoughts. What is the great work? It's getting balance, getting this body in balance. So I'm not all whacked out and I don't end up killing myself by eating fucking White Castles every day. We need balance. We need to eat fucking fruit. We need to know who we are and quit listening to what these stupid motherfuckers that just watch TV 24 hours a day, that go to their stupid fucking jobs, bust their ass, working 9 to 5, doing something that they don't like, and then telling their children to do the same thing, and then come home and watch TV, get your mind programmed the shit out of to be a fucking slave and then give advice to people. Give advice to your sons and daughters and tell them who they are after you're the one that got programmed the shit out of. Well, I'm not listening to anybody anymore because this is times of war. This is mind warfare. My mind is constantly trying to be infiltrated by alien forces. And what are the alien forces? It's coming through the fucking TV and the radio, religion, public schools, the fucking job. It's a program of self-hatred, and these type of beliefs and thought patterns are foreign. They're alien. They should not even be in your fucking mind. This frequency that is infiltrating you and making you hate yourself and be unsuccessful in life, it's an alien fucking force. Should not even be here. That's not who you are. That's not your thoughts. That is an alien fucking force that's infiltrating your fucking mind. You have your own thoughts. So many people get distracted and they get swept away and taken hostage in the mind. We have to be aware that this is happening and have control over our mind. To trust in thyself above everything else. And to know that I have this guidance within me and it leads me the right way. So the great work is take it lead, turn it to gold. I went to college for 8 years. It didn't work out. Now college works out for some people, but people like me it's not, because I'm not going to walk down somebody else's fucking path. I wasn't brought up and taught how to run a business. My dad worked in a factory for 35 years. What kind of advice is the man who works in a factory for 35 years going to give you? He's not going to be able to tell you how to ascend past to where he's at. He's going to tell you how to get to exactly where he's at in life. He's going to try to get you into the fucking factory. Because that's all that he knows, obviously. If there was a better way in his mind, he would be on it. He would take it, because human beings move away from pain and towards pleasure. If you knew that the pleasure was right on the other side of the wall, we would knock down that motherfucking wall and we'd get our ass over there, man. So what kind of information, what kind of advice am I going to get from my dad, who worked in a factory for 35 years? He's not going to be able to tell me how to run a business, how to be free in this world, so I'm not tied down and sucked into this system that drains your fucking energy like a battery. Some of us are not privileged to have people that are successful in our life, to give us good advice, to mentor us. So we have shit. We have fucking lead. And we need to transform this lead into gold and take what we got and make the best of it. So what I'm doing tarot readings. And if anyone needs a tarot reading, hit up joryrichard@mail.com. We could get it in. And I'm also going to sell crystals, because that's my way out. That's what I have to do. That's my path. So I do tarot card readings and I sell crystals that open up your fucking chakras. And you need these crystals. You need to put the fucking shungite in the water so that it purifies that shit. And then you're not drinking all these pesticides and fertilizer in the water. Put the shungite in the water and I'll sell it on the internet store. That's my path. That's what I have to do to be free. That's how I transform the lead into gold. I got some shitty lot. Some people are always going to have it worse than me. But it doesn't mean that I had it good. I just fell into the fucking average category. And I don't like being average and just fitting in with everybody. So what I'm saying is, I'm taking it to the next level. I'm taking it to the next level, and I am completing the great work. I will create my reality and make the outside world conform to my will. Once I'm able to do that, then that's the great work. When I come back and I'm able to find my past life, that's the great work. When I have balance over the inside turmoil and the darkness and the light that's in me, and I'm not too nice, I'm not too evil, I'm right in the fucking middle. That's the great work. That's what I'm striving for. I'm not striving for anything. It's ready here. I'm here already. I've made it. The shit is manifest. It is done. This is Malkuth, the kingdom. The physical manifestation that is here in front of me. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. 44485, thank you for watching, bro. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jory Richard, and this is the video about the great work. Peace, family.